So I was sitting at home and I decided that I wanted to do something with my car because gotta go outdoors. I've been watching way too many regular car reviews, so we get to go out to my car. I don't think it needs to be washed yet. Might be getting close though. But I can't park where I want to park anymore because I'm slowly digging a rut in the grass, and I almost got stuck right there the other day where I dug a hole. So the reason for all the dirt on my car is not actually the rut. The reason for all of the dirt is we went on a little drive the other day and found this big dirt road and ended up taking this on the dirt road. So I hope I can get out of that dirt, right? When it's raining, that is actually kind of a problem. Foggy windows. Too many regular car reviews. Wow. You can see where I grabbed the handle. Oh yeah. Open the door. So my car is actually in a state of like complete disrepair right now. Yeah, trunk latch. So as you can see, I got a bunch of stuff in the back. And the seats, and you know, all the stuff. Now, the real problem is what I'm probably going to sit out here and do in a few minutes. Just open up my Saturn hatch, and there's my problem. I have too much crap in there. And I have this little thing. It's beautiful. It's a button. It's supposed to go up on here, so when you open the latch, it presses, and when you press it, the trunk light comes on. Woo! The trunk light is a recent addition to this car. It hasn't had a trunk light in 3 years. But I went to pick and pull the other day, so now it does. Hey, the trunk's shut this time. Cool. So let's go see if my car will start. Because it's been having a problem where it doesn't seem to like to start. Okay, put the key in. I wonder... I need to ask Mr. Regular or whatever, see what he uses for his head mount, because that would be kind of nice. Anyway, not in gear. It had a clutch safety switch. Oh yes, I'm wearing pretty pants. We had a clutch safety switch at some point in time, but I took it out recently. So, will you start? Yeah, there you go, baby. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go shut this door. Let's see. It's on the inside, of course it is. Turn on the loud noise maker. Doesn't actually do anything, all it does is make noise. Now it's bonging for... Yeah. So, let's turn the radio on here.
Within 60 days of certification.
Yeah, now watch this.
Guaranteed.
No more radio. It's broke. It still changes volume. But if you turn the dimmer down. Yeah, and then it doesn't come back on. You have to turn it back off. Wait. And then turn it back on. See? Yay! We're gonna turn it off though. Okay. So shifter. I have to. Headlights go up. Headlights go down. Headlights go up. Headlights go down. We're gonna turn my yellows on. And let's go somewhere. Yeah, I got out of the dirt. Okay. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Yeah, I wish I had an actual camera so I could see all this stuff, but I don't, so. Oh no, incoming car. Yeah, okay, I'm not funny at all. So, I don't actually want to go this way because I'm lazy, so let's get into reverse. Now we're gonna go backwards. Except that's what backwards looks like. So we're gonna use those little mirror things to pull into this guy's driveway. That's his little Golf. Hey, the window's all cleared up now. Now we can shut the noisemaker off. It's got okay power. That's actually really difficult to do with one hand because I can't steer and hold the camera at the same time. Yeah, so let's go here into my little abode here. And there's my truck. Hello, my truck. It doesn't run. My 1999 Chevy Suburban. Anyway, so there's my Suburban. We're gonna run away from it now because I'm cool like that. Now, okay, still trying to go backwards here with the mirrors. There's my buddy's roommate, rather, not really friend. I guess he's my friend. Toyota Camry that he loves. It's an automatic. It's terrible. But here we go. So we're gonna park back in the rut. Here comes a guy with a Mercedes. Oh, gotta back into the dirt again. Not going very well. Aha, I did slip. Not going anywhere. Might be stuck. Nope, still moving. Okay, we're good. We're gonna stop here. Okay, so this is my 1995 Saturn SC2. I've had it for about 3 years. I got it when that said 196,000 miles. It now says 217,310. However, I had the gauges changed at one point in time, but I think I'm pretty sure those numbers there are only about 600 miles low. So, I think the car has close to 218,000 miles on it. Oh, this car comes equipped with nothing. It's got a stereo speaker from a computer in there, and it's got all kinds of doodads that don't make any sense, like ripped seats. Oh, and my quality mounting of my seats. Yeah, that's fun. The passenger seat does the same thing. This particular Saturn has bad piston rings, like all of them. So, it smokes. That's not actually smoke, that's just because it's cold. But when you really get onto it, it smokes. Has my patented duct tape mirror because some kid came by and smacked it. Called the police on him and it got taken care of. Oh, look, I have an outlight. That's a new thing. Oh, man. It's supposed to look like that. Oh, well. And you gotta figure the hole and put the stick up. There we go. Anyway, this is my 1.9 liter 4-cylinder dual overhead cam twin cam 16 valve Saturn. So, I've been watching way too many regular car reviews. I'm starting to talk like him. It's terrible. He's corrupted me, Mr. Regular. But, yeah, so this is my little video here on this. It'd be interesting to see if Mr. Regular would come out and review this car. But I would ask if he does to review it twice. Because I say twice is because review it now in its current terrible state with its bad tie rod ends and bad ball joints and massive plane, the steering, and little gimpy wheel over here because I blew up a rim doing some racing. And all of its terribleness and its smoking and weird seats. Review it now to see because it's kind of decrepit, and then when I'm done with it, because this car is going to get rebuilt, it's going to be nicer. It's getting new. It's getting disc brakes there. It's getting big brakes there and there. It's getting new hubs there and there. New wheels, or new tires and wheels there and there. Oh, on the other side too, I suppose. And then new suspension. Gonna rebuild the engine, turbocharge it, do all the exterior, do all the interior. It's gonna be a nice car when I'm done with it. Now there is kind of a slight problem with this. I'm gonna shut the car off so I don't have to yell over it. Hold on. I have a fancy exhaust that's held on by nothing. It's the hopes and dreams of, oh yeah, I gotta shut the car off and let it beep. Okay, so. The 1995 Saturn SC2 had, well, this particular one was designated by the 2. There was an SC1 and an SC2. That entirely depended on which engine you had. The SC1 had the Saturn 1.9 liter single overhead cam, which in 1995 didn't make a lot of power. It made about 85 horsepower out of the crank, which means you got about 6 to the wheels through that terrible automatic transmission. Or you got about 9 to the wheels through the fairly good manual transmission that is in here. The dual overhead cam, oh actually let me say, the single overhead cam, when it was 1997 I want to say, but double check on that, it upgraded to about 100 horsepower. This is the dual overhead cam SC2. So the SC1 single overhead cam, SC2 dual overhead cam. This has 124 horsepower out of the crank. Yes, I know 6 and 9 are not real numbers. Realistically, you get probably anywhere between 60 and 80 horsepower respectively out of the single overhead cam. This one probably gets about 90, 95 horsepower to the wheels, give or take any good day. This particular car probably doesn't make 124 horsepower because it's got 218,000 miles on it almost. It's been abused. The previous owner raced it. I have a dent in my oil pan about that deep. It's the entire oil pan. Got to poop. I've had my brakes on fire a couple of times. It's getting dark because the sun's going away. What else do I want to say about this car? This is like my world's tiniest pickup truck. It's hauled everything from that you can think of. It's towed that Suburban back there. This thing has towed that thing. It's crazy. Let's see what else. But yeah, this car's my little project car. I wanted to do something in the beginning of it. What are these stupid fog lights doing down there? You can't see them in the video, but in here, there's fog light holes right here and right there. So somebody put fog lights in here and they don't work and they're not wired properly and they're screwing with my wiring. Gonna put the hood down now. Okay. Yeah. Reason for the gray hood is because it was originally the same color as the rest of the car, but it was peeling and rusting, so I primered it, except this little square right here was, for whatever reason, a different color, even though it was the same can, so I don't know. Gotta get my keys out of the dirty car. This car's really dirty. Gotta turn the lights off and grab my keys. Oh, windshield wipers, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta turn the key back on to let the windshield wipers go back down. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go back inside so I can go to the bathroom, and it's cold out here, and my fancy pants. So yeah, you can kind of see how I've been getting kind of stuck in the mud. It's getting dark, so you can't see anything, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, at one point in time, it would be cool if Mr. Regular could come look at my car. It'd be fun to talk to him. I enjoy his videos thoroughly. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So there is my 1995 Saturn SC2 as of January 2015. We'll see next year, or this summer, I guess. Hopefully this summer I can start the project. But we'll see, because it's got a lot of work.